Here we go. Let's start off. Come on, Brian. So these little beauties are mousing. I know, we're up here to vlog, aren't we? Yes, I know you've come for treats. I don't get a marks, I ain't got enough for him. What can I say? Anyway, I'll see you later. Come on, kid. Go on. Right, let's talk about the monster in the title. Go on, good lad. The monster in the title. So he's been knocked back on his parole. See you later, dude. Fellow dog walker and patriot, flag shagger, all that bollocks. Just normal people, aren't we? Who just want our country to be safe for women and children. Yeah, so he's been knocked back on his parole. He got out 2021, couple of months, breached, back inside. 2023 and 2025, every 2 years. Parole. It's been found that he's been, again, this word now, grooming. A lot of people shut down. In prison. He's got some money. Partner who sends him money. He's a listener and an insider. They're privileged people who move around the prison. Listeners trained by the Samaritans. Someone's a bit down, having a bad day, put them in the cell, have a little chat with them. I'll tell you a little story about that towards the end. But yeah, knockback grooming. Possibly, allegedly, sexually assaulted a young prisoner. He's a deviant. He wouldn't have these privileges for me. Might just be me. I understand prisons are full of these people now. Absolutely full. But that listener, insider, their trusted positions. I wouldn't trust him with anything. I really won't. But he's been knocked back. So again, it's about the families. Yeah. Every 2 years, he's going to be in the press, parole board. Now the fact he's been grooming inside, sexually motivated, that's what they come to the conclusion. He's not changed his behaviours, have he? This is somebody who started flashing at an early age. I've told you before, these people are deviants. He's flashing at an early age, went on to take 2 young lasses' lives. 2 beautiful young lasses, 15-year-olds. An absolute monster. Why he didn't get a whole of life, I don't know. But he's not back now. Parole boards now need to be looking at that, and it needs bringing up absolutely every single time at his parole board, sexualised behaviour. They're not going to address that in prison. They can't possibly, can they? He's a horrible, horrible creature. And he's been given privileges and access to other prisoners. Anyway, we started this one in a good way. Little story. When I was at Strangeways, we had a lad, quite dangerous. Not sure on the mental health front where he was, but he moved off the healthcare. He was fitted to move off. And he went to A-Wing. High risk CSRA, cell sharing risk assessment. So if someone's high risk, you have a look why. Some people, medical, you know, they have a medical condition, so they need to be in a cell on their own. Some people are dangerous. Racist, somebody's flagged as a racist, they might be single cell, or they can be twoed up, 2 in a cell with people of the same race. That makes sense. So this lad's gone off. CSRA is done. He's gone to the wing. He's not been there long. I don't feel well, boss. He's giving it that. Let's get some Brian in here. Feel well, can I speak to someone? Now the senior officer, he's the manager, in uniform, 1 pip, on the wing, in lockdown. He's got a can. I need to get it off him. Here, Brian. Come on. Come here. Go on. Go on. That way. Yeah, as said, put a listener in. He hasn't looked at the CSRA, cell sharing risk assessment. Yeah, he's locked him in and left him there. 15 minutes later, they've got a hostage situation. Yeah, really. He's got a bladed weapon and he's threatening, and did, in fact, harm the young lad, the listener who was put in with him. Tried to blame it on us, the healthcare. Yeah, he didn't do his job right, that SO. He was an SO, incidentally, who was over-promoted and didn't go through the usual process that senior officers have to go through. What can I say on that front? On the front, the listeners, trained by the Samaritans, quite an intense course. On the healthcare, working there, we always had a listener. Lads were unwell. Usually, they would stand at the hatch to the door, because every door had a hatch, and speak to people. Now, here's the thing. Samaritans and all that, I'm not denying they do a good job. Listeners in prison sometimes can be invaluable. However, confidentiality. They are told, trained, that they can't tell staff anything. So you imagine you've got a prisoner thinking of taking his own life. Them listeners are not supposed to be telling staff. Well, guess what? A lot of them have got common sense, and they do just that. They let us know the situation, and we can deal with that. There you go, Brian. Go on, kid. Let's keep it on you. Come on. On a lighter note, well, not really, but worth an honourable mention. After months, nay, years of deniability, the fantastic creature that is the Lord Mayor, come on, kid, of London, Sir Sadiq Khan, he's talking about grooming gangs now, is he not? He's been backed right into a corner. Coppers who've whistle-blown, bless them, put their lives on hold, probably suffered unlimited stress. I saw John Wedger today saying when he first mentioned grooming gangs, yeah, he was threatened. He was threatened it wouldn't end well. It wouldn't end well for his career, and his children would be taken off him. Whistleblowing. You know, the legislation that just keeps giving. Imagine that. Someone who's passionate about kids, wants kids protecting, and they get threatened with losing their own kids. Sadiq Khan, now, it's abhorrent, grooming gangs. I've seen him on panels. Grooming gangs, can you explain? Explain the statement. What do you mean? Do you mean county lines? Blagging, gaslighting. Dare I say, lying. Allegedly. What a monster that is. Backed into a corner. Now I'm going to provide funds. Watch this space. Just going to leave it there, guys. Good start to this one, eh? Excuse me. Cold it is in my shorts, as usual. God bless you all. Thanks for your continued support. Hopefully the creature in the title never sees the light of day and his privileges are withdrawn. I still think we need a Supermax. People like him who are not only a threat, a danger to the public, women and children, but a threat to other prisoners, a predator, a deviant, a beast, where they end up all together, where they can all prey on each other. Thanks for coming. Brian, any last words? Sit down, kid. We've got a gravy bone for you. You are a beautiful boy. And remember, Brian, not far right, just right. Thanks for coming. I'll sit there.